First and foremost, we'd like to congratulate you for having been awarded as the best most outstanding student from the IGS in the recent convocation. So this is without a doubt an extraordinary feeling for you, and it's quite an achievement. What course did you do while you were at IGS?
Well, I took a Bachelor's of Science honors actually in Information Technology.
Yes. All right. As you mentioned before, you graduated with a degree in Information Technology,
yes,
or IT, from the IGS. Honestly speaking, a lot of people have a basic understanding of what it is, and perhaps you can tell us more about the course and what you find interesting and why.
Okay. Basically, the course is a great foundation about IT, so it varies between databases, programming, and as well as like project management and networking as well. So from there, it actually gives students the opportunity to learn various types of topics related to IT, and at the end you basically find the interest on one of them and hopefully get a career in it. Yeah.
Right, and we understand that you were awarded a special recognition.
Yeah.
If you could share with us what the award is all about and what it is. When you were awarded the special recognition?
Okay. It's called the Tan Sri Dato Sri Paduka Lim Kok Wing Excellence Award. So it's actually equivalent to a First Honors Award. So it was actually a surprise feeling. So it's actually unexpected for me, but I was surprised actually to have it. Yeah.
How long was this program?
So a 3-year program.
It's a 3-year program. So what's your schedule like?
Well, it's a full-time degree, so it kind of starts from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. So at times we might have to stay back, and at times we have to, do projects late at night. So we tend to come back around late in the evening at times. Yeah.
Alright, good for you. Dan kepada bis kita, seperti yang dikatakan oleh Shane sebentar tadi, beliau telah menerima satu anugerah yang cukup berprestij, iaitu anugerah Tan Sri Datuk Sri Paduka Dr. Lim Kok Wing Excellent Award. Ini kita tanyakan juga kepada narasumber kita ini. Is it an academic performance or other achievements?
It's an academic achievement. Yeah.
It's totally academic.
Yes.
Right. Jadi pastinya dengan mengikuti program 3 tahun mengikuti sarjana muda dalam IT ataupun Information Technology ini punya cabaran-cabaran tertentu, dan antara cabaran-cabaran ini pastinya juga dihadapi oleh para penuntun di kalangan belia di luar sana. Perhaps you could share a little bit about the challenges, what you found was most challenging during your 3-year program and how you overcame it. What are the most important characteristics for you to be able to stay ahead in doing such program?
Okay, well, it's more on the enthusiasm for the course, so it's important as well for the individual to be able to find the interest before taking the course itself. And of course, you have to have the mindset to be able to balance between, of course, your studies and your maybe other life, like say work life or any other leisure activities that you'd like to perform. So from there, you just kind of have to do your best to work your way and balance between the two, prioritize the tasks in order to achieve what you need to.
Amazing. In order to finish your degree, I believe you have to finish a final year project, and I suppose it was a very tough one. And perhaps can you tell us more about your final project?
Okay, all right. Actually, it's a system I developed for the school. So it's actually a web-based and application-based. So it's based on 3 different types of systems that I've combined together, which was a campus map of the college itself, and a booking system, which included for lecturers to be able to book any rooms in the college, and for students to be able to also find the room and basically know where to go using that system. Yeah.
Right. Now, for students who are not familiar with IT, and you previously, before entering IGS, you were in a private school undergoing the International Baccalaureate program.
Yeah.
Can you share what sort of requirements within IB that would qualify you to do a degree in IT?
Well, so far I've experienced that to take IB, I think the most you need is just to get your diploma. Yeah, so it's the points, if it hasn't changed, it's around 24 points minimum. Yeah, but of course, anything higher than that would be, of course, a lot better. Yeah.
Right. Why IGS?
I actually like the program itself, so I kind of compared the syllabuses to other schools locally. And I'd like to be closer to home, of course, so be closer to my family. And from there on, I actually made the right choice to choose College IGS.
All right. We were told that you are currently working with one of private companies related to the IT. Perhaps can you share with us what kind of challenges do you face working in the IT industry?
Yeah, and how helpful has the course that you've undertaken been to your profession now?
Okay. Well, so I'm currently working in NIAT, so Network Integrity Assurance Technologies. So basically we do satellite communications. We're a satcom provider actually. So from the course itself, since I was interested in taking networking, and from taking the course it helped to develop my skills, understanding, and basically on how to accept people's requirements, and it kind of helped a lot actually to prepare for this job. And so it's actually I'm kind of grateful that I was able to take the course in order to prepare for it. Yeah.
All right. As you mentioned before, you have received the Tan Sri Datuk Sri Paduka Dr. Lim Kok Wing Excellence Award. We want to know who is your biggest supporter behind your success, especially to achieve this kind of award from a prestigious university?
Okay, I can say my family is a great influence to me because they've continued to remind me, influence me and motivate me, I should say, that to continue working hard, to strive the best that you can, and at the end it will pay off for you. And from so far, and I'm kind of happy that I actually listened and it worked out pretty well. Yes.
Baik, ada penonton. Sedikit yang dapat kita ambil daripada perbualan kita adalah kepentingan entusiastik ataupun betul-betul kecenderungan dalam bidang yang bakal diceburi, khususnya bagi para pelajar lepasan IB ataupun A-level ataupun AS nanti untuk mereka mengetahui program-program ataupun kursus yang bakal mereka ikuti. Biarlah ada kefahaman sebenarnya bidang yang akan diceburi ini akan membawa Auda ke mana, dan biarlah ia bersesuaian dengan bakat yang ada pada diri Auda. Samping itu, bagi tetamu kita, dorongan dari keluarga amat penting.
Betul.
Jadi ini mengingatkan para ibu bapa dan juga keluarga terdekat kepada para pelajar untuk sentiasa memberikan kata-kata motivasi, memberikan sokongan dari segi semangat dan juga kemudahan untuk mereka menghadiri kelas-kelas agar mereka tidak ketinggalan dalam pembelajaran mereka, Haji Rashid.
Untuk menyelesaikan pengajian di peringkat sarjana muda ini memerlukan pengorbanan yang cukup besar, apatah lagi dalam bidang yang baru seperti IT ini, dan kita mengucapkan syabaslah kepada narasumber kita ataupun tetamu undangan kita, Shane Jane. Dan untuk pengetahuan kita bersama ni juga ingin kita kongsikan, Kolej Pengajian Siswaza Antarabangsa ataupun IGS telah mengadakan convocation mereka pada 17 September 2015 yang lalu, telah melahirkan seramai 940 orang graduan, 159 graduan menerima ijazah sarjana muda, 119 graduan diploma tertinggi kebangsaan 236 graduan diploma kebangsaan dan 412 graduan lagi dalam sijil kemahiran masing-masing.
Jadi pelbagai bidang telah pun dilahirkan oleh salah sebuah kolej swasta di negara kita, dan sememangnya pengiktirafan ini akan memberikan lagi peluang bagi anak-anak tempatan kita belajar melanjutkan pelajaran mereka dan pada masa yang sama tidak berada jauh dari keluarga. Betul. Seperti yang dikatakan oleh tamu kita ya, memberi peluang melanjutkan pelajaran pada masa yang sama akan masih dekat dengan keluarga, mendapat sokongan yang diperlukan. Tetamu kita ini cuma berumur 22 tahun.
Masih muda.
Masih muda, baru saja menamatkan Bachelor of Science dengan honours di bidang teknologi maklumat ataupun IT. Dan kini berkhidmat di salah sebuah syarikat swasta yang juga affiliated kepada syarikat organisasi telekomunikasi di negara ini ya.
Banyak lagi sebenarnya ingin kita tanyakan kepada tetamu undangan kita. Mungkin kita akan teruskan lagi.
Yeah. So Shane, being a 22-year-old, definitely there's always this temptation of having a little bit of fun, but at the same time there is this need to be able to excel when you were studying. I mean, entering IGS, you were only an 18-year-old.
Yes.
So surely there's always that challenge of balancing between leisure and work. Now, how do you divide the time, and how do you stick by your schedules?
Well, basically, it's just that when you have assignments given to you and you know when the deadline is, so basically you kind of prioritize, okay, this is the work I have to do and make sure that I can accomplish it, and you kind of reward yourselves with your leisure activities later on. Or if, let's say, the timeline's pretty long, it's okay to balance between the two. Let's say you can have some little rest once in a while and before being able to do the work, but of course not so last minute.
How do you commit yourself to, do you have a specific number of hours for rest, or a specific number of hours for your work at the college? How do you do that?
Well, I try to do my best to finish assignments during lectures if we have the time. So from there on, then you kind of have the time to relax at home.
What do you do in your free time?
Basically just kind of watch TV. Actually, I kind of help out around the house as well. So do some chores and yeah.
Amazing. You have finished your studies and you are currently working with the private company, and I would say you are considered as successful, considered to you as 22 years old. And what we are trying to ask is, what is your future plan?
What's next for you?
What's next? Do you wish to further your study?
It's a thought that I'm planning to actually consider, but for now I'm just planning to stay at my work and continue developing my skills and my profession in my career.
For some young people out there, after finishing their exams, or right now, there's just less than a week of school day for youngsters who are facing the A-levels and IGCSE before they actually sit for the exam. Sometimes at this point they still don't have an idea of what they want to do. For you, you had an inclination to do IT. What would be your advice for those young people out there?
To take IT in general?
Yeah, if they want to, how would they actually know that a certain field is actually what they would like to do? Particularly for those who are not sure about whether or not they should do IT. What would be a good determining factor, do you think?
Well, I guess I can say that, let's say for games, for example, I'm sure a lot of people enjoy games.
Definitely,
yes. So there's some individuals I'm sure that they kind of maybe want to develop programs. So from there you can kind of build up your way. So taking a general course like IT, so at least you get a feel of each one. So from programming, you can say, okay, since there's very different types of programming languages, so you can kind of okay, this is the type of languaging I'm kind of familiar with or prefer. So from there you kind of work your way and kind of feel and kind of taste, you should say, each field, each programming language, each that you'd want to try to develop yourself in. So you kind of build up your interest from there,
Right.
having the it's kind of like tasting each kind of like a food kind of thing, yeah. So from there you kind of feel your way through that, yeah.
All right. Back in uni life, apart from your course, are you an active participant of any club or any organization?
During that time, I kind of felt how it was doing extracurricular activities during my high school time. So during uni, I kind of focused more on my academics. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So there's always an importance in your commitment and being mature about what you need to do, when you need to stop having your leisure activities and when you need to put extra work. Now, what's the most challenging module during your 3-year course, do you think?
I can say that it'll be my major project, because doing it actually by myself, it was like a solo project actually, and it was not only challenging, but it was an interesting and really memorable experience for me.
What does that demand?
For
doing a solo project?
Oh, actually, it was actually an optional thing. So yeah, so it was actually it can be actually grouped into 3, but I decided to do it myself actually. So from there on, it was actually a great experience. Yeah.
Right.
What do you think is the most useful skill in managing your project?
Oh, it's just, I think, time management basically, yeah, because you had a 1-year preparation for it, and just things, of course, new requirements just suddenly came up, and you kind of have to find your way whether to accept it or not, so yeah.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us, coming into Rampai Pagi, and we would like to wish you best of luck for your upcoming endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Until we meet again.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.